So, hello, it's been a while. Now, I'm here today because I went to Sprouts and I found quite a few new things. Now, yeah, I know I said I was gonna wait a while with the reviews, but how could I pass this up? Keto ice cream cones. This is pretty big. But I also found a couple of delicious flavors, such as this very new ice cream cake. This released, I don't even want to say, I don't think it's been a full week yet. And these other notable flavors, as far as caramel fudge pretzel, which isn't all that keto friendly. You have Halo Top. Now, that's something to talk about. These, I'm not sure if these are new, but they're new to me. I have never seen these before. And Zevia just dropped another kids flavor as well. So let's dive into those. When it comes to Enlightened, I would be very weary. So be careful with them because some ingredients aren't the best of Enlightened. But I will say between Enlightened and Rebel, those are going to be your best options when it comes to keto ice creams. This particular one is 8-gram net carbs for the entire pint, which is, I mean, good because we do enjoy an entire pint, and it's 620 calories. The ingredients aren't bad at all, but one thing that people don't tend to like is the soluble corn fiber in it. If you've seen my Enlightened video testing that, I don't have a reaction to it at all, but I have heard some diabetics do have a reaction to that. The caramel fudge pretzel is really good because you really get that Enlightened swirl that you don't normally get in the keto line. So the fudge and the caramel swirl is like super thick. But the pretzels, I mean, they're not my favorite. They are cooked in soybean oil, but I mean, there are quite a few in here. But if that's not a problem to you, I mean, especially if you eat things like solar bread or whatever, you know, like I said, one step at a time. Trust me on that one. These right here, these are more so of like your cookie dough type, vanilla double dough. If you remember my review on the Enlightened dough bites, they pretty much were putting those in their ice cream pints and ice cream bars, and then what they did, they just eventually just pretty much just put them out as dough bites themselves as a new product line, or extended product line, I should say. But these are pretty good, man. I actually do enjoy these. For those that don't know, there is a chocolate caramel, like with a dark coated chocolate on the outside of it. Those are still number one. Now that's debatable. Some people like the fudge, but the ones with the chocolate on the outside with the little peanut crispies in it, yeah, those are still number one. These aren't better than those. Are they good? Yeah, you know, it's something to snack on. I was rather shocked with Halo Top with this particular flavor. There's another one they dropped. They dropped a vanilla bean, which they didn't have before, and then a brownie a la mode. Not really for me. But this one, now I'm not a fan of Halo Top's keto line, but this flavor, they actually did very, very, very well with it. I'm in shock. I've actually bought this twice. I take my head off to them with this. Now this one I actually found at Harris Teeter. But they do carry Halo Top in Sprouts. You just may have to, depends on your city. Zevia dropped some new flavors in their particular line, Zevia Kids. But this particular cran raspberry, I'm gonna have to try that mango one, but this cran raspberry, it tastes exactly like the black cherry to me. I mean, I don't really see too much of a difference in it. I would have to do maybe like a blind taste test side by side. I would actually love to do that for a video, but I don't really know yet how I'm gonna do it. I mean, maybe if I did like a side by side of eating like a regular keto food and, you know, a normal food like with something with sugar in it, but I don't know if I would really want to risk those carbs. And then plus, I mean, my palate at this point is kind of advanced from just trying things so much. I would probably be able to tell right off the gate. But this is the start. This is what we're here for. Ice cream cones. Now, what's so special about these is we've never had ice cream cones before. I want to say there are a couple recipes of people trying to remake them, but that's just not something I see people can really do inside their kitchens. Not because it's not possible, simply because I think it's going to require far too many ingredients, and by the time you buy all those individual ingredients, you just could have bought a box of these. The primary ingredient in this is high fiber wheat flour, and they still use the soluble corn fiber. Now, I'm not sure exactly what high fiber wheat flour is. I am versed a little bit in nutrition and some ingredients, but I'm nowhere near a nutritionist. So I couldn't tell you exactly how good or bad that particular thing was. But one cone is only 30 calories and 3 grams net carbs per cone, which is great. That's very easy, and as far as taste goes, they're actually very, very good. To be honest, they taste exactly like ice cream cones, or sugar-free cones rather. I think they did an excellent job on these. For size comparison, I want you guys to see. So this is a normal standard pint, and so it's about slightly taller than a pint, if you can tell. So they're not huge cones, not at all. But like I said, they're crispy. I'm happy with them. But that's a quick little review. This video was on the fly. I was getting my butt whooped by a recipe, sadly, that I couldn't pull off, but you know, it is what it is. It just won't get released. I won't put anything out, and I don't want to steal anybody else's. Now, a couple honorable mentions that aren't in Sprouts. I want to give a special shout out to everyone that bought the Keto birthday cake bites. They sold out in under 48 hours, which was fantastic. I was so grateful for it. So many of you guys came through to help out, and it was such a good sale. They are now actually back in stock, and they are a normal product line over at Chipmunk. Also, another honorable mention is they just released a complete new line of their bites, which is the white chocolate, the peanut butter. They have some shamrock shaped bites coming. They did chocolate pecan. I mean, and they're all delicious. Trust me, if you've ever had anything by Chipmunk Baking, they're typically good anyway. Everybody kept saying how delicious the bites were. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your month, evening, night, whenever you're seeing this. I am Darius. This is Sugarless, Crystal's your sugar-free destination of YouTube.